the big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth. So this topic I just realized this topic today. And that topic is, look, I've written I should say written. I've had so many chapters of my life that have started and finished. Whether it's the schooling chapters, whether it's whatever chapter it is, celebrating a special birthday, whether it's my 18th birthday, my 21st birthday, my 25th birthday, my 30th birthday, those chapters have come and gone. And there's so many other chapters that happened over the past 34 years that I didn't just mention, but they have started and finished. There's only like 4 or 5 chapters, other than the birthday chapter, or the 35th birthday chapter, the 40th birthday chapter, the 50th birthday chapter, and so forth and so on. Those big birthdays I still have left. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about one thing and one thing only. I don't want to say there's 5 chapters left to be told in my whole autobiography life. And it's not being written, it's already been told. Or it's going to be told someday. And those chapters are about love, marriage, family, all of that stuff. Now, I've had chapters about my family in the past that have been part of my book. Whether it's my parents, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my brothers, all of those chapters have already been told and finished with. No, don't get me wrong. I still have chapters to talk about with family, including the cousins, aunts, uncles, brothers, parents, and things of that nature. But everyone has their own book that they're writing about, or not writing, that are being expressed through stories from the past, and stories that could happen today, and stories that could happen 20, 30 years down the road. Or not stories, but chapters. I don't know when these chapters are going to be finished or even started. But I do know that the love portion of my life, the relationship part of my chapter in life has not started yet. And who knows when it'll start or if it will ever start. But if it does happen, and when it does happen, that chapter or those chapters will be started, and I don't know when they'll finish. It could start like 5 years from now. It could start 10 years from now. It could start, a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 3 years from now. I can't really definitively tell you when that relationship chapters, those love chapters, those getting married chapter, that starting a family chapter. I don't know when any of that stuff will happen. Because that's just a mystery that only one person knows. I mean, technically 2, if you count myself. That is actually 3 people: God, myself, and the woman that that enters my life in a good way, not in a bad way or terrible way. I've never been in a relationship, so I don't know what that feels like or what that means exactly. But I know for a fact that she's out there in the world, and it may not be. I may not meet her today or tomorrow or a month from now or half a year from now or a year from now. It could be years and years before we meet in person or meet in general, whether it's talking online, whether it's talking in the real world, whatever that consists of. I can't really definitively tell you. I can't give you a date. I can't give you a year. I can't give you any of that stuff because I sure as heck don't even know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. other than making a vlog for you guys and watching movies and playing video games. But I'm just trying to be honest with you guys here. The honest, and I've had chapters about honesty before in my book, and there's still, like I said, there's still so many chapters left to write in my life, a book, life story, whatever you want to call it. And it's not going to be, this book could be another, 1,000 pages or 2,000 pages or 3,000 pages. I can't really tell you how many pages more I've got left in me, but I do know that there are at least 5 more chapters, maybe even 10 more chapters, maybe even 20 more chapters left in my life book, the book about my life. And there's already been like 20 or 30 chapters I've already written or I've already experienced in my lifetime, and there's been some great stories in each one of those chapters. It's not written down anywhere. It's all up here. It's all in my brain. All of the chapters, all of the stories, all of the experiences I've experienced in my life that have already happened are already set in stone in my brain. And that's the most important thing. Now, like I said, I don't know where the love chapters are going to look like. I don't know what the relationship chapters are going to look like. I don't even know what other chapters that could be in my book that are still left. But I do know that when I do start a relationship, that's when the chapter starts. And it may only last a week, a month, a year. Who knows at this point, except for maybe God. He's the only one that would know how my life is going to turn out from now until the day I die. I would like to know. I would like to think that it happens soon or within the next 5 or 10 years, but I can't. Like I said, I can't definitively tell you guys what that's going to look like and who it's going to be with. I would like it to be with a famous person or a celebrity or something along those lines, whether it's a social media influencer or a musician, a singer-songwriter, however you want to look at it, or an actress or a model or something like that. Now, I know for me personally, I'm attracted to myself because self-love is the most important thing. Now, not everyone finds me attractive, and I completely understand where they could be coming from. But at the end of the day, it's all about how I perceive myself. And I have a chapter in my book about that. I have a whole chapter, or 2 chapters, or even 3 chapters about self-love and self-acceptance and all of those things. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about in today's vlog, because I felt like after watching, all of the romance movies I've watched over the years, and trust me, I've watched a lot of romance films, I know that it's out there for me. That romance, that relationship, that family dynamic. Even though I've said time and time again on this channel, I'm not sure I want kids, but someone's got to change my mind on that. It may, like I said, it may not happen today or tomorrow or a month from now or half a year from now or a year from now, but at some point maybe someone will change my mind on that whole front. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, with that being said, we got a couple of birthdays to wish today, so let's just dive into that. I want to wish Alana Pierce a happy 30th birthday. I'd like to wish Brittany Louise Taylor a happy 40th birthday. I'd like to wish John Green a happy birthday. Alexis Rupp, I believe is that right? Let me just double check that. Yes, Alexis Rupp, Chad Michael Murray, and Mary Padian, all happy birthday today. Those are all the birthdays I have today. So with that being said, my love story, my love chapters, my relationship chapters, all of that stuff exists out there somewhere in this world. Whether it's 10 miles away from me, whether it's 10,000 miles away from me, it exists out there somewhere. And I don't have to go out there to experience it, and I will at some point. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow, which I'm planning on hopefully going to go see the Gran Turismo film tomorrow at I think 12:10. I'd have to go and check and see if there's still seats available and all that stuff. Anyways, bye-bye.